Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to my first video of 2024. Today will be a recap of all the goodness and shifts that I experienced, and I'm so excited to share them with you all. So my December started out going on a girls' trip with my soul sister, Jess. We went to Guerneville in Northern California and stayed in a cute cabin at an adults-only resort. This was honestly one of the most transformative, inspiring, and life-changing soulcations that I have ever experienced. I spent December slowing down, going inward, and reflecting on all the realizations I had after experiencing that trip, and just spent the month integrating and slowing down and reconnecting with my husband and myself. Just like the beautiful ocean here, I am reminded to flow like water with the ebbs and flows of life. The only constant is change. Good morning, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Mindfully Modern. This morning, I'm meeting a couple of my longest and dearest girlfriends, and we are going shopping at The Nest. I have been wanting to come here for a really long time, so my girls live up here, so we decided to meet each other, and I'm so excited to go look around. So let's go see what we find. 2023 was the year for me of reconnecting with friends. I have been doing healing work from a rough childhood, healing traumas for the past 12 plus years. And through certain seasons of that, I don't always feel like I want to be around other people. I want to go inwards, I want to reflect, and that's really hard to do when you're taking in other people's energy, as well as not wanting to bring down the vibe when other people are flying high and aren't doing the same heavy work that you're experiencing and that you're working through. So this year I was able to reconnect with aligned friends, and I have never been more grateful to show up fully and authentically in my most expressive self of who I am now, moving through all of those traumas and doing a lot of unpacking and unlayering of my past. So it was really nice this day to go shopping with my girlfriends and their girls and just browse and look around and just do the things that I love with people that I love. So 2023 was a rough year. It was heavy energetically. There was a lot of things going on behind the scenes, and just I don't feel like I was the only one really going through a tough time. I feel like everyone close to me was going through a rough time in one way or another. So for me, last year, the universe, I guess, just really wanted to shake some shit up for us and just remind us of what's truly important. Remind us of where we're going and why we're doing it. Remind us of what truly matters in this life and not getting caught up in the disillusions and the programming and the stories of the external world and how they want you to show up in your own life. I am choosing this year of 2024 to slow down, to be more intentional, to be more loving and more peaceful, and do me more. And that means doing things I love and creating these types of videos. So you might kind of already noticed a little bit of the shift within this video, but there's definitely more shifts to come. Like I said, after that girls' trip, there was just so much to integrate and to reflect on that I truly feel like I have blossomed into a new me. And I am so excited to share that with you guys this year. So get ready for a lot of creativity, a lot of lessons, a lot of healing, a lot of vulnerability, a lot more rawness in me showing up online. This is fully me. So I just got home from shopping with my two girlfriends, and when we were in the checkout line, the lady who was working there asked us, like, oh, how long have you guys been friends? And me and one of my girlfriends were like, oh, we've known each other since preschool. And then my other girlfriend and I were like, oh, we met when we were 9 playing softball. And I'm definitely gonna get emotional. And they start saying how my girlfriend who I played softball with, she was saying how she has kids and she was watching one of her daughters play soccer, and that there was this girl on the team who reminded her of me when I was younger, and just like what a powerhouse I was and how good I was at sports.
and they were talking about how I was so effortlessly good at things, including dance, and it's so crazy because the way that I grew up, like I never knew I was good. Like I never thought I was good enough, ever. And it's so weird to be reconnected with friends that you've known for a really long time who knew you during really dark times in your childhood where you didn't talk about things, and then to like meet up and like, you know, reconnect as adults. And like for me, I've been doing this work for like 12 years, but it just made me feel so sad. It's like my inner child is so sad. I'm so sad for her. She was never good enough in anyone's eyes, like in my family. And like my worthiness wound is still something that I'm working on to this day. And it's crazy because like they're over here saying how amazing and how effortlessly good I was at all these sports and dance, and like I never knew that. I never felt good. I never felt good enough, ever. And like that is something that's still playing out in my adulthood, and still playing out even sometimes where I feel energetically blocked vlogging or, you know, creating content. It's like, man, I really feel like I'm going to be unpacking these childhood wounds and these traumas for like my whole life, because here I am, I'm 12, 13 years into healing, and like shit still comes up, and how something so sweet that you hear from your friends like can still be so heartbreaking, knowing like you never thought you were good enough because of how your parents responded to you, or how like just the shit they would freaking say. Like it's so freaking weird how you can be so grown in like these little moments where like your inner child is just begging for you to see her, begging for you to recognize her, begging for you to tell her that like you are worthy and you are amazing. I was such a sweet girl. So it's like so sad for younger me. Like, and I was so positive. I was so positive all the time. And it's just, this is just a gentle reminder, like you can do the work, but there's always going to be things that still are going to come up, and you just need to honor it, and you just need to feel it. Like right now I'm just feeling really, really sad and hurt for younger me. Like she needs to be held, and she needs to be told she's always worthy and she's always good enough, even if she didn't make ASA, or she didn't play competitive softball, or she didn't make the varsity team freshman year of high school. Like she was always worthy. So it's like I'm taking those moments right now when I'm getting home, because I felt myself want to get emotional on the drive home, but the drive home's like a good 30-40 minutes down the hill, so I wanted to like focus. It's raining, but like right now I'm in my safe place, and I just wanted to share with you guys that like there's always going to be pieces to your healing. There's always going to be things that show up, aspects of yourself that need looking at, tender moments where you go inward and just like you be the adult that you needed. You are the adult that your younger self needed. So it's just like taking those moments and just like going inward and just reminding her and hugging her that she is loved. She's so worthy. She's such a sweet girl. She didn't deserve any of that. Healing is not linear, and just honor however you're feeling, and just honor and show up for yourself however you need to, and whatever part of you that was denied at the time. Like we have, I think, like flashbacks of moments for a reason, so we can tend to those moments where maybe we had to emotionally push past it to like move through that moment, or to stay alive out of that fight or flight. And I just think like when we think of things when we get older, it's just like little memories to go back and be like, wow, like yeah, you never really felt your feelings, or you didn't really say what you wanted to say, or you internalized not feeling good enough for your whole fucking life. So just honor those things within yourself, and just know, yeah, that healing is not linear, and it's okay to feel and heal and cry so we can release things and move through them. But like, you never know how you look to someone else like through their perspective. So it was just really, really, really interesting hearing today about how my friends thought I was so effortlessly good at sports and dance and all this stuff, and like I had no idea. Poor little me. Yeah, this is healing. This is what healing looks like for me. So I just wanted to share that little piece with you, but I'm gonna continue crying and just like release this and turn on some music and dance around because I can feel like the heavy emotion within me and I need to release it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because this is literally how I show up in my life. If something comes up like that and I'm having an emotional trigger, that means it needs to be looked at, it needs to be felt, it needs to be released. So that's what I am doing. I'm taking that moment and I'm going to do that. So yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys.
So once I turned on the music and I saw that it was 12:12, it truly felt like such a divine sign that I shared that moment with you guys. So I'm really glad that I was able to do that. But here I am dancing, and please know that like we're not dancing here to look cute. We're not dancing here for anyone else but ourselves. It's for release. We're just moving the way that our body wants to move to release all those emotions, which is energy in motion. So I always feel better if something heavy is on my heart and I move my body. So this is my way of fully expressing myself and releasing those things that I don't want to keep within me.
I feel better.
So the following weekend of December 16th, we went out of town to Tracy to hang out with a longtime girlfriend of ours and catch up with her husband and her baby. And we first stopped off at this really cute coffee shop before we went over to her house, just killing some time before we needed to meet them, and enjoyed a nice coffee and some delicious treats. And I thought I would vlog more, but we ended up just staying at her house and catching up, which was truly perfect. So the Thursday before Christmas, we made reservations downtown at a restaurant called Echo and Rig, and it did not disappoint. The ambiance was beautiful, the drinks were beautiful, the wait staff was wonderful, and the food was exquisite. We ended up ordering portobello fries with an herb aioli to start, and I got the short rib grilled cheese, and Mark got the Spencer, which is a cut of meat that they are known for. And then we shared mac and cheese. But honestly, everything was so divine. I'm still dreaming about it and contemplating on going there for my birthday dinner at the end of the month. I am an Aquarius girl, so January 29th is my birthday, and really thinking I want to celebrate here. So after we left, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit. We're right here next to the Golden One Center. And then we headed downtown to the Fab 40s. But first, we stopped by Old Town, downtown, Old Sac. It's so crazy to see it all beautiful like this because there was times in my early 20s where I would just come here and get schmammered. I would get crazy, but not these days. So that's the gorgeous yellow bridge. I think that's what it's called. Just the whole ambiance downtown is its own vibe in itself. But we headed to the Fab 40s first to look at Christmas lights and went down a few streets. It was so beautiful. I love all the houses there. They're just so unique, and really beautiful. And this thing is just ridiculous looking, but it is so funny to watch. We also got to see really beautiful horses and little drawn carriages, and it was just honestly a really magical night to look at Christmas lights. We hadn't gone for a few years because we were opening businesses, so that just became the priority. And this was the end of the year where we were like, no more. We are the priority. We need to live. We still need to have fun. We still need to do things that bring us joy and happiness and living in the moment because that is all we have. So we spent the rest of the night going to some of our favorite local neighborhoods and just checking out all the Christmas lights. And it was so magical and just I don't know, it was really wonderful. I'm glad we did it again this year because I truly did miss out over the past few years, and I'm just glad that we are focusing on what fills us up, what brings us joy, what makes us happy. So this night was truly perfect. So this cute Paris baguette cafe opened locally by us, and Mark had gone there with a friend, and he was like, "Babe, I have to take you. Let's go." So our bonding is we love to like grab a snack, grab a coffee, and go on a drive, and that is what we did. So we started here at the Paris Baguette. I ended up getting a breakfast sandwich because I absolutely love breakfast sandwiches. Like that is my favorite breakfast food ever. So we got our foods and our coffee, we took it to go. We went on a beautiful drive up the hill, about 45 minutes, to this place that is just so peaceful. And we just go and we reconnect with nature, ourselves, and each other, and talk deeply about things in life and aspirations. And I love our drives together. Love them. Oh my God. I'm already in love. I haven't been to World Market in so long. Come on. Come on. How much are you? 30 bucks? Not bad. Stunning. Stunning. Oh. These are really cute. $4.99. I like the swirl on them. The texture is cute. You must be revamping. I love behind the couch consoles. Look at this one, it's only 400 bucks. It's really freaking cute. Very cute. These are cute. Love 30% off.
I really like this for an office, but if you had armchairs.
Oh, you want arms?
Yeah. This is like a nice, soft cushion, like leather. I need arms.
Okay. All these textures and vibes. I am on the hunt for loose leaf organic tea. I will show you guys I've been making a bunch of loose leaf tea in this beautiful canister I bought, so I'm obsessed, but I'm out of tea, so that's what I'm looking for. This loose leaf, which we don't want to deep sleep. This glimmer, turmeric, ginger, coconut, and spices, that could be good. What's this flavor? More of a chai, nourish. Oh, that could be really good. Okay, wait, I'm just now seeing these, but how cute would this be for like little gifts? Like a little basket full of all these little minis. I love that. Try a bunch of different stuff. I mean, they're definitely out of everything here, but this is such a cute idea. Look at hot sauces. Everything's mini. Love it. It's very cute. 35 for this one.
I like these little tear things.
I swear I was
This is
just
cool.
looking at that. I'm like, oh, it's so light though.
Is that cool? There's stuff in the back
Guess
too.
how much this
Macrame.
is?
Get how much that is?
Guess how much this is? Right here.
60, 70 bucks.
129. Do not pay 129 for this. You can find that elsewhere. Pretty. This would be so pretty, stacked on top of like book decor. 30 bucks. Not bad. It smells good. I love plant holders. This one's really cute. I like the texture of the wicker. Let's see, how much is she? She's feeling really cheap though, gotta be honest. There's no price. Oh, there we go. 50, no. Not for $50, no. I made a pot roast in the crock pot, so I'm heating up half of that. Some fresh mashed potatoes, some gravy from the crock pot, and creamed corn.
Okay, lover.
Ready?
Ready.
E.
Okay, so I'm downstairs. I'm getting ready to go to a family function, but I just wanted to open up my packages with you guys because I did not end up ordering anything from Black Friday, but I did a couple days prior when Athleta was having their sale because I am obsessed with their leggings and I've been wearing the same pair for like 3 years, so it's time to just get some new ones. So I wanted to open those up with you guys. These are literally just my absolute favorite. The texture of them, everything, it's just so, and I feel like every time though, like I get them, they always feel different in the beginning. Like they change their textures. Okay, so these are the ultra high rise elation, and I got this one in the 7/8. You're not supposed to come down the stairs by yourself. Cue me. Cue me. So these are a 7/8 tight, which is really great when I want to wear like, you know, some cute tennies. So those are perfection. I basically got the other same pair in the ultra high rise elation tight. And I do a medium, and that is like literally perfect for me. Again, don't buy myself clothes very often, but I will start sharing with you guys what I do actually intentionally end up purchasing. I still want to show you all my goddess clothing that I got, and if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I have 2 videos on my channel now that talk about how I healed my shopping addiction, and I just talk about, you know, the steps that I took to become aware and even realize that I had one and kind of move through it. And then my latest one is how I shop now. So you guys will hear me talk a lot about intentional shopping on my channel because I only intentionally shop. So again, knew I needed Athleta pants, but I was gonna wait for a bargain and wait for a deal. And these went like, I think 20 or 30% off. Basically got 2 pairs for like $120 versus $100 for one. So intentional shopping, those are my favorite kind of little deals like that. So yes, but I gotta get ready to go. So just wanted to check in with you guys.
So on December 31st, we decided to go downstairs and kind of set the vibe with reggae music. And I pulled out a new planner that I got sent to me from my friend Melanie. Thanks, Mel. And Mark played with his adult Legos. So this is kind of relevant to the theme of being more present, being more playful, having more fun, having more joy, and just aligning with things that you want to do and that fill you up. And these are those things for us. So we've been taking more intentional moments like this of creating fun with whatever we're doing. So I absolutely loved putting together like the beginning of this planner where it just asked you questions of like words that you want to embrace. Like this is the year of more, you know, love and trust and less fear, like that kind of stuff. So these are where I am going with this year. If these resonate with you, wonderful. Like maybe it'll make you think a little bit about yourself and about your own life. But I'm giving up my perfectionist ways. I am moving towards love. I am moving away from fear. I am moving towards fun and creativity and living just a really fun, joy filled life. And this is something that just resonates with me deeply, but you have to set those precedents for yourself and align yourself to the energy that you want to become and you want to attract. So this year I am leaning into more love and trust, abundance, surrender, empathy, accountability, positive mindset, and more joy and fun. This is a gentle reminder to you to continue to do the things that you love and the things that you love to do when you were little, and tapping into that inner child by doing things that light you up. because when you are lit up, you are a magnet for miracles. And that is when you are able to manifest and create a beautiful life that you love when you are lit up, because the universe wants to reward that. It wants to match that energy. So, if I have one tip for you this year, it is be the energy you want to attract. So, let me know down below what you think that means to you. Okay, and this day I made delicious mashed potatoes with a mushroom gravy and chicken thighs on top, and it was so divine. You guys, I have been really testing out a lot of new recipes and tapping back into those home cooked, nourishing meals, and we have both been loving it. There is really something about a home cooked meal that just feels so loved on and you feel so nourished. So I'm definitely going to be sharing more of these type of recipes in the future. Let me know if you guys are into recipes, because I will start sharing them if you would like. They are just the cutest playing. We love our sweet Ruxy so much. He's just the best thing ever. Okay, so last things last. After going on our goddess soulcation and Jess and I discovered this Duncan Mills tea shop, I have been obsessed with loose leaf tea. Like, I don't know how I never realized it could be so easy, but I'm going to make it easy for you guys by showing you what I do. So I have this little brewer down here. I love star anise, it's so pretty. I have this little brewer down here that I love. It's so easy, you just fill it up with your loose leaf tea. It doesn't leak out anything. I did try some other ones that were cheaper and like the little sediment and the pieces of tea would fall out in the drink, and that's just really not the vibe. So I brew my water. I fill it up in this gorgeous jug that I will link. I will link all of this for you guys. And I have been brewing these like large teas, and they're just so magical and they're so delicious, and I've just been loving the intentional moments of creating like the teas, and just, I don't know, it's just like a sacred little ritual, I guess you could say. I love tea. Tea is my favorite drink in all of the land. So I have been loving this little tea era of mine, where it's like we're focusing on the loose leaf, we're getting more delicious flavors, and just I will have to show you guys the other packs that I bought, because I recently just made an online purchase for more, because like I said, I'm obsessed. So I also want to share this quick little tip with you guys with bacon grease. So I was making us breakfast this morning. We were doing egg and cheese and bacon biscuit breakfast sandwiches, and nothing is worse than having all the grease in the pan and you can't pour it down the drain and you don't want to throw it directly in the trash. So this is what I do. I make a little foil cubby hole, and I end up just pouring the grease directly into that and waiting for it to dry, and then disposing of it later. So this is just a little easy hack. I don't know if you guys know about this or not, but this is what I do for an easy cleanup, and I just absolutely love little easy hacks like this. So hopefully this helps you in some way or another. This year, like I stated earlier, I'm really looking forward to showing up more raw and vulnerable online. My goal my whole life has always been to help people, and I feel like I've been really honing in on what that means as I get older and as I heal my own wounds and my own traumas. It just gives me a better perspective of what the collective needs and what the collective is shifting through. And so that is what I want to do. I want to show up and help people move through things that I have been through in a more peaceful way, and also share more of my creativeness, share more of my home hacks, share more of my heart. So be expecting those things this year, more intentionality, more rituals, more sacredness. I feel reemerge, like the butterfly has left the cocoon and I am in full bloom, and I am so ready to share this expressive, creative, vulnerable side of myself with you guys, and I'm really looking forward to this year. So let's just send off this first video with blessings and love. I'm sending it to every single one of you, and let's make 2024 our best year yet. Sending you guys so much love. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you in the next video.